This is a video tutorial on how to find section numbers in Infinite Campus. As you're going out to classrooms to do your observations, your teacher may or may not know what the section number is depending on which classes that she gives grades to. When you first open it, you'll see the teacher's name and all that, all the identifying information on the left. And then up here in the top right hand corner, you'll see a series of numbers. This is actually the section number of the class that you last was in. So when you log in the morning, it could be your homeroom number, it could be your first period, your eighth period. So you'll need to change that for each period that you have. If you're a middle or high school teacher, you take attendance at the beginning of each period, so you'll need to change these frequently. But in elementary, you only take attendance one time on a homeroom roster. So this will be different, and some of the teachers may or may not be familiar with actually what you're asking for when you say section number. So if you'll click on the arrow at the end of this little section, it brings it up over here, and the year and the school always will stay the same, but the schedule is really tricky. It'll reset itself almost every time you log out. This is different for preschool than the regular classroom, so you'll need to make sure that it's on the right one. Then you have the actual section number. For instance, with me, I teach technology to K5, so I know that all of these that start with a 1 are first grade, and second grade would be here, third grade would start with a 3, and so on and so forth. I have a list taped to my computer that tells me which class is which section, so that when I go to put grades in, I have that. I have a significantly large amount of classes to keep up with. Most teachers won't have that many. If you have a self-contained fourth grade classroom, for instance, each subject is going to have a different section number. Spelling will have a different one than math. Math will have a different one than reading. And if you're in intermediate grades at the elementary level or even middle or high school, then each section may be a completely different group of kids. More than likely it would be. So the reason these numbers are so important, that you get them correct and that you have the correct one, is because the demographics for that class will be different. There will be a different amount of girls than boys. There will be a different amount of special needs. Maybe divided by speech or whatnot, free and reduced lunch, that kind of thing. So you need to make sure that the section number you have is correct. If you have any questions, talk to your instructor. But this video will show you how to go to the teacher, and if she doesn't understand what you're asking for, you can go to her and say, well, if you'll log into your Infinite Campus, I can show you where those section numbers are. So that's where you find them.